Alright guys, I'll be finishing up here the last portion of the video and get it up posted. I just got done putting on the GPS coordinates, waypoints, routes. I'm going to have to do a little editing so it's not so long for you guys. It's the first time I played with that on film. I just looked at it briefly normally. Once again, we hiked the Laurel Highlands hiking trail. We started out on Tuesday the 18th and finished up the 21st, which was yesterday. Finished the trail at approximately 2:45, I believe it was, or 3:30, something in that neighborhood. Got home at 5:45, so had a great time. The weather did not cooperate the greatest, but you gotta get out there and hike, guys. Irregardless, it improves your skills and shows you what you're capable of doing. I'm not the thinnest guy out there in the bunch. I'm 230 pounds, 6 foot tall, 43, so I'm middle-aged. If I can do it, you can do it. You know, I was an ex-smoker, smoked 2 packs a day plus Pall Malls for over 20 years. I quit 2 years ago. It's great to get out there and hike and get your health and your heart going. And my blood pressure is perfect. Doctor's still amazed over that. But what we did was 32 miles of the whole trail, which is 70 miles. It starts from the Ohio Powell National Park, State Park, on the southern terminus and ends up at Johnstown in the northern terminus of the trail, which is just north of Route 56. I'm just going off their list here, so bear with me here. There's 8 shelters on the whole trail. We stayed at 2 of them. First one being the Ohio Powell Trail, which was at 6.3 miles in, but it's a little further than that by the time you get to the shelter. I think the main reason they do that is if you are going northbound from the southern term, there's a lot of climbs and it is very difficult, so they put the shelter close. Plus, I think another reason is it goes into the game lands, and I think that might have been the biggest reason, and they're not able to put any type of shelters on the game lands. Second shelter we stayed at was at Route 653. There was also 8 shelters there. Both shelter locations, we were it. There was no one else out there hiking those days. We didn't just bump into those maintenance workers like I said. And then we finished out coming out to Ron's vehicle at State Route 31. And that was at approximately, burn it up here, 32.4 miles. We hiked for a total of 16 hours and 15 minutes. And we moved at roughly 2 miles an hour. Let's see, my total elevation gain the entire trip was 5,657 feet. I had a max elevation of 30,002 feet, so it was a great trip, guys. I'm going to go ahead and select all this, apply, okay, turn this off. Okay, so what did we learn? We learned a lot. We learn every time we go out. We learned from our other trips, and now I got a little over 100 miles of total hiking since the Army under my belt. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. That's the biggest thing I can tell you what I've learned. Take breaks. Right now my sweet spot's probably going to be about 12-mile days. It's probably going to get better as long as there's not a lot of grades. I did find out there was still too much equipment in my pack that I need to just take out. I'm not using. A lot of it's my personal hygiene stuff. I'm not putting deodorant on every day, you know, and stuff like that. The basics, I'm going to cut back on my first aid kit again. Yeah, I'm going to have to live with using a bandana and a piece of clothing and just cut the weights. The pack was all right, but it was still a little uncomfortable. 35 is really pushing that pack. Food was adequate. I had enough. That Hormel Genoa salami was great. I have one in the freezer. I'll pick up some more this week. Pick up some more of that multi-grain like pita breads. Those were great. They held up real well during the trip. My cheeses did too. Those Cliff Bars. Glad I heard that they were good through Iron Boots. They were excellent. I used 2. I still got 2 left. I'm going to pick up some more of those this week as well for the next trip with Ryan Fitz by Doc here next month. So great trip, guys. Me and Ron had a ball. He's just got done texting me here. He's out with his wife right now having their anniversary dinner at the Olive Garden. So happy anniversary to Ron. But you saw how I ended everything with going over my equipment. Uploaded all my files. My weather radio, I have it drying out. It did all right. Wasn't too impressed, but I think what happened, got a little wet and damp, and the speaker volume wasn't that great. It's not going to work very well in my house here in town. I'm in a hollow. What I did is a little thing is I put tape now over it and put it on off, because if not, when it gets thrown around in my pack and such, it's getting turned on and the batteries are going to pot. So alright guys, well, we're going to finish getting this edited. It's a total of 5 parts. I'm going to keep it at 5. Even if this goes over, I'll just edit a bunch of this dude the loves off. So, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along my journey. Look forward to doing some more videos here in the future. Don't know how soon I'm going to do one from today on until my next trip with Ryan, Fitch by Doc. But I'll try at least get out and get a little exercise in and do some, maybe doing some more wild edible scourging. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. And thank you very much for subscribing to PA Woodsman. Have a great day, and God bless.